My name is Matali Crasset. I'm living in Paris. I'm 55 and and I'm a designer. I grew up in a small village of 80 inhabitants in a countryside. So it was marvelous because the nature was in fact my playground. Yeah, I have to precise that I am a twin. So my memories are in effect a little bit special because I never suffered the loneliness. I always had somebody to play with me. So it's a sister. So it was, I think it's more important to be understood of my childhood also. I have two brothers and I have a twin sister, and my twin sister is in Paris too, and she's working for the film industry for the distribution. So we were the two female. We want to go to Paris. We were a little bit more free to choose our destiny in a way. This school is called l'ENSCI. It's l'École nationale supérieure de création industrielle. I give some French a little bit. It was a marvelous school. I spent there 5 years. It was a kind of fairy tale for me because we had a lot of workshops. We can really try and do a lot of prototypes. And I discovered how a school could be a place where you emancipate. You could become somebody, in fact, and it was marvelous to be able to find an identity and approach, a personal approach. So yeah, it was a very good time for me, the school. Female, and I am a mother. I become a designer because I were able to live in Paris at that time and to meet the Parisian dreams, because when you go in a big city, there is a kind of energy, there is a kind of, you have people who push away boundaries. Never. I can't even imagine what it could be. Color is really linked to life. Color is life and life is color. So that's why I always explain that when you wear black suit or clothes, it means that you are afraid of living. I'm more the type of being greedy of living, so that's why I like colors, and I want the colors bring me emotions and so on. Yeah, because we like, I'm not the cook, my husband is cooking for me because he's coming from the Burgundy. It's a French area where they really know how to deal with the quality of life, and so they have very good wines. They have a good recipe for cooking, and so he is doing every day a different dish, and with a lot of natural things, and it's so. I'm not involved. I'm just involved in testing and the end of the process, in fact. No, I like all the colors. I appreciate the orange, for example, because it has vivid as red, but it's more about energy. And red, there is also kind of contradictions into this color. You know, it could be good and it could be bad in the same way. But as far as orange is concerned, it's always pushing you to give more energy, to profit from life. I think I just have to look at to open my eyes, you know, and I'm more concerned about scenarios of life. You know, I draw this object, but I never draw one object by its own. It's the interaction between things which is really interesting me. It's really opening me new perspective in terms of how you could behave in a more concern with ecology and so on. It would be to reduce more and more the car and trucks. I do use bicycle, and if it's far away, I use the subway, and it's very efficient because we have a lot of a good network in Paris. So we really could live like that. I like the Belleville area where I am because it's a mix of a popular population and all mixed together, and you see it's not a museum. When you go in the east of Paris, you feel that everything is already made. You know, you don't have any more possibility to change things. You know, when I go out in my streets, there is plenty things which is really we could participate to ameliorate. Yeah, I like to sit in the terrace because we have a lot of terrace in Paris, and but I don't have one place in particular, and I prefer to change and see how people behave in different areas. I try to sit and find a small cafe nearby before going to the interview, whatever. Just to understand more this different type of area in Paris, because I appreciate a lot to be more concerned about local. So Paris, but also in France, we have a lot of different region. We have so it's interesting to stare at a bit and to understand better how diverse it is. I'm not a big shopper, and you know, I may say the only thing I'm buying I shop this type of clothes. It's Misericordia. It's an ethic trade, small company, and is producing in Lima, in Peru. Is half French, half. So I like this, and I like to select, in fact, one or two companies like that. So I know my trousers are made by a French guy. I know that this is made by a French guy, but producing in Peru, and it's enough. And the rest, I'm buying books. I was in school at that time, and I tried a lot of different haircuts, and then I tried this one, and then I realized that it was so interesting because my head was breathing. Maybe you will not understand, but really, you know, the hair is coming from that, and need to cross from that, and when I say that, when it's too long, you know, I'm suffering, and suddenly I understood that it was helping me to think. It's quite strange, but it's really like that. So I like the idea of not caring about my hair. He's Jacques Demy, one of our great director of film, and He did very interesting films. And one is called Les Demoiselles de Rochefort. It's about twin sisters, who wants to go to Paris, and it's he used a lot of colors also, and it's comedies. Yeah. Now I'm looking quite a lot of documentary, but not in theater because it's closed, and I'm looking a lot of documentaries about ecological problems and people who really fight. Liberty. He pushed the limits. He never feel like not being in the good situation. He's not a designer. He's not an architect. He's not so. I like this idea of not being a specialized person. You have to be somebody with this complexity of the life. You have to be global. I'm a little bit skeptical right now about technology, and because we are in a world where we have too much. We gave too much confidence to this artificial world. I may say so we are in a world where we have too much experts. So sometimes we forget about the just a logical or pragmatical way of doing things. Yeah, this one, I did it for just 6 months ago. I made this small place with my books around, and I can see the sky and the sun also, because when you are like that constraint in a space, I think we really need now to get this kind of exchange. Every day I need to have a kind of meeting with the sky and the sun and the birds, even if I am in Paris. No, I'm not working like that. I prefer to explain that I'm working with people. Somebody come and ask me, could you do that? So how we could go in this way, and this is my way of functioning. So I'm working with the dream of the others. I'm not working with my own dreams. I don't want to use a specific material. I use the material for what they could bring, So I'm doing first the concept. I want to do that because I want to bring that for the people, and then there is an evidence of if you go on that you could use this type of material, because you have constraints of how the budget you have, is it inside, outside, and also with who I want to do the project. I'm not even looking so much at what's how the others are working, or I prefer to be concentrate on my books, and also to be able to find times to develop my own approach in a way. And I'm more interested in looking at what artists do, what artists are doing, than designers in a way. I hate eggs of ants in Mexico. We are drinking moreover natural wine, but I think it's a little bit an experimentation also. When you drink it, the wine is never the same, and it's more fresh, It could be taking a bicycle and then go. Yeah, joy is every morning when you stand up. The color of the rainbow. Confusion about values, relationship between people. Ah, my favorite tree. Both. It has no change because you can design by computer and made it by hand. Espresso. Apple. Books. Neon. I can't choose really. Childhood. The sharing. Trust. I mean, we need to trust people. Confidence. Confidence is better. Confidence.